Good morning, YouTube. It's now Wednesday, January the 8th. Hour and 40 minutes from dropping this load off at Family Dollar, and then an hour to go over into Something Springs, Georgia to the GP to pick up the next load and take it to Wilmington, North Carolina. Problem I'm running into now, I've been sitting here for a little while, just keep looking eye on the load board and so forth, trying to find a follow-up out of Wilmington tomorrow. There's nothing coming out of there. It's too close to the freaking port, too close to the coast. So, but I also want to get south. So I'm probably going to deadhead out a couple hundred miles to find something to keep me south. I want to come back down to Florida and get out of try to stay out of the path of this new storm coming through. But we're also running into the point to where hours are going to become a thing. Well, not really. I've got 18 hours left of my 70, and I get 5.5 back on Friday, and then I get 10, 7, 10, almost 10, 9, and so forth. So maybe the idea that I have for that new schedule can work out, run a recast for the next 4 days. So we'll see how that all works out. But I got up at 6. I didn't want to. I just didn't feel motivated to run that early, so the hell with it. So I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna go now. So, and I'm also trying to figure out some administrative things too. So I'm working with that. And hopefully that's the email to solve that issue. But anyway, let's get this day going and get to our drop this load off, get our next load, and just see what trucking has in store for us today. Thanks for being here, guys. Love you. Let's get to it. All right, we're here. We have dropped off the load. We just connected to the empty, did pre-trip. We're finishing up the tasks right now. I went ahead and watched my monthly sustainment training while I was here. It took about 12 minutes for all that. So, yeah, a little behind schedule, but you know what? Whatever. Go ahead and mark that complete. We got to head over to Cedar Springs, Georgia, to GP General Pacific, Georgia Pacific General, which is 55 miles from here, allegedly. But let's see what Trucker Path says. 12,551. 12,551. Highway 273. West. Cedar Springs, Georgia. Hmm. 39832. Maybe I need to spell it out instead of using abbreviations. So let's see here. GHWA. West. All I get is east and west. So what if I use the Schneider GPS, see what it brings up. Because Trucker Path isn't finding that address. So what if I did... Schneider says 69 miles. So what if I type in Georgia Pacific in Cedar Springs, Georgia? Yeah, I don't know what the hell. Whatever, I guess we're just using Linda, let's go. Remember sometime back about, I don't know, I guess a few weeks ago, maybe a month, it was title of the videos, I think it was Queen Bee Alert. It's because I was at a GP in somewhere, Georgia. Well, that somewhere, Georgia is this place right here, Cedar Springs, Georgia. If I'd have realized that before I booked it, or after I booked it, I would immediately have taken it off. But I didn't. But it wasn't like I didn't have any attitude this time. I didn't receive any attitude, but it just as a check-in here is like instead of doing them as they come in, like I was the first. When I got here, there was 4 trailers in the dock, 4 trucks in the docks, getting cleaned out and inspected. And I learned when it was my turn to get in there, she was doing them in batches. She wasn't treating you first come, first serve. She was coming out there at one time. So even though I was the first of my 4 that get into a dock, I was the last one to leave. So I was up there and checking for about an hour. So I am now I just hooked up to the loaded. I just finished up pre-trip. And we're getting ready to hit the road. We have 9 hours and 45 minutes roughly to get to where I'm going. Didn't I do that? Huh? What are we doing here? Okay, damn you. Go. Okay. Yeah, so we're getting 598 miles from here to there. We have a delivery window. It's a live unload tomorrow from 7 a.m. to 1500 at the North Carolina State Port Authority. So we'll see what all happens. It's just delays. It's been an aggravating day for me, but you know it's all right. It's just nature of the beast. Yeah. So I booked a load right after to pick up on Friday, going down to Tallahassee. I just quickly booked it because I've been looking for something for a follow up all day, and I saw it. I was like, "Oh, give it to me." Then I got it, and I realized it was delivery Monday. I don't want to be tied up all weekend with it, so I called her. I was like, take it back. Matter of fact, real quick, let's just look on the board real quick. Let's just look on the board, see what we can get for Friday. Oh, yeah, video went live a little bit ago. I got some comments coming through, but we're not going to look at this right now. We're looking for a load to follow this thing up tomorrow. A search out of Wilmington. Confirmed, let's do 140 miles radius. That's too early in the day. Friday, that's going to Indiana. That's going to Zanesville, Ohio. I was looking at this one for Friday at 1 o'clock, going down to Locust Grove, Georgia. It's not a bad load, honestly. It's not bad. There's also one out of Dillon, South Carolina. Oh, that's that one. It was Dillon, South Carolina to Tallahassee. But it delivers Monday the 13th, and I didn't. It says it right here, Monday the 13th. I thought I was looking for a Saturday delivery. All right, let's do this one. Burgaw, North Carolina to Locust Grove, Georgia. 23 miles away from where I'm delivering. So let's do this. Let's assign it. $1.78 a mile. Refresh, refresh, refresh. Make sure I got it. Refresh, refresh, refresh. Got it. Update my NAP for Saturday. Roughly. Well, it says whatever. I'll leave it as is. Oh, it's a Home Depot load. Okay, cool. Well, it's dropped off at Home Depot in Locust Grove. All right. They're both, it's a live load and a live unload. Locust Grove. Oh, was that where I did that one there at the store there a while back? I'm pretty sure it was. I don't remember. Anyway, let's get on the road. Get as much as this 600 mile or 500 and 600 miles done today as I feel like doing. Yeah. All right, so you saw me, well, last part of the clip, you saw me pull into a Love's back yonder. That didn't work out. So we're another 50 miles down the way. We're at a TA Express creative parking here behind the shop. We want to, it's right now, it's a cat. 9:58, so it's 10 o'clock. How far did we travel today? 436 miles, but we knocked, remember when we left out of GP, we had 600 miles to go, or 598. So now we're down to 346 miles. So we're about 5 hours and 15 minutes away from delivery tomorrow. So that's the advantage of working this much longer. I don't like working this late at night. You know that. Is I just went off duty. I parked, did my post trip, just went off duty. So now it's 10 o'clock. So I can go back on duty at 8. And by that time, I should be awoke anyway. That's my normal running time, I guess. So get that out off the 10, hopefully. And then be there by 1, 2 o'clock. The window is till 3, I believe. Let me just double check. Yes, 7 a.m. to 1500, so 3 p.m. I wonder what the deal is with that, though. 3 o'clock, though. That's like location. It says here on the location hours, 700 to 1700. Top details. I mean, it literally, I've done this type of load before. Not here, I don't think. It might have been this port for all I remember. I know I've been to a port somewhere. I just don't remember where the hell it was when I was a company driver. It won't take them 5 minutes to do this. Just 7 freaking rolls. They take them big old forklifts, got them big old, sandwich arms on them. They hug them and pull them out. And then where's my next load? The next load is in Burgaw. B-U-R-G-A-W. Burgaw, North Carolina. 31 miles away from delivering this. And that's until Friday to 1 o'clock. And it's going to the Home Depot down in Locust Grove, Georgia. Georgia. And then we'll deliver that Sunday or Saturday. So then we'll find something to follow up and run recast for another day or two. We'll see what we're gonna figure out. But anyway, I'm gonna try to get all that. There might not be anything fancy on this video. I need to get all this stuff transferred to the laptop,